Go.
Okay, so to remove the intake manifold, there's 8 bolts along the, 4 bolts along the front edge, and then 4 bolts in the middle, here, 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 and here. Those will take an 8mm socket to undo. They come out and they're held in place, but you should be able to tell when they're all loose. Once those are all loose, you should be able to flip up your intake manifold this way, basically. There will still be hoses on one side of the manifold, so you can't push it too far, but you can pull it up and get it out of your way. Once it's out of your way, you'll be able to see the lower manifold with, this is your fuel rail with the fuel injectors along the rail. Each one of these injectors has a connector on it. To remove the connector, there's a little wire in the very front of the connector. You need to push that wire in, and then you could pull off the injector clip. Make sure there's no debris in there, and then put it back on and make sure that it clicks into place. You should hear a nice solid click when you push it back on. Okay. And do that, especially on the cylinder that's not working. Once that's done, you can put everything back together. The intake manifold goes on, and then you just tighten up the 8 bolts that you loosened up. The things to be careful of are just don't use too much force and strip these bolts. They should go in and hold the thing on there fairly tightly. Once those are back on, then you can detach the bracket that holds your throttle cable, put that back in place, and then put back on the hose that goes onto your throttle body. And that should be it. Once that's all together, you should be able to start your engine again.